Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Happy President's Day to you all. I hope you're enjoying a nice day off as we have a much shorter week to look forward to ahead of us. And I hope you've had a nice, long, relaxing weekend like I've had. I wanted to bring you a video that was on my mind that I've been meaning to do for a minute because, Avengers Doomsday is probably one of the most anticipated movies of this year and possibly one of the most anticipated superhero movies ever. I mean, yeah, we've said that before about Infinity War and Endgame, both of which those statements were true at the time for their era, their time. They were the most anticipated superhero films of all time, but they have come and gone. And now we've got another one to look forward to, where this one will be significantly different because we will be seeing the likes of MCU characters sharing the screen with other non-MCU characters. I'm referring, of course, to the X-Men characters, and possibly the likes of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, both respectively as Spider-Man. However, none of those castings are confirmed. We do have a confirmed cast list of characters and actors and actresses who are appearing. And of course, the internet is rampant with speculation and theories about other characters we may or may not see in the movie who could make an appearance or who might be waiting in the wings until Avengers Secret War. Well, to add fuel to the fire, so to speak, I wanted to share my thoughts and theories with you guys about a character I would personally love to see return to the MCU since they've only been in one installment. And I think it would be great to see them in a film like Doomsday or just somehow in some capacity return to Marvel somewhere. And that is Man-Thing, aka Ted, from the Marvel Halloween special Werewolf by Night, which dropped on Disney Plus several years ago. I was rewatching it recently because I enjoy it so much. And I thought it would be cool to see Man-Thing appear and return to Marvel, in this case, in some role, some capacity in Avengers Doomsday. Now, could Man-Thing return in Avengers Doomsday? I honestly have no idea. Knowing very little about this character, what his powers are, his capabilities, just besides being a gentle giant. Well, mostly gentle giant with Jack Russell at least. Other characters, he could rip them to pieces or whatever. I don't know what kind of role he would have or could have in Doomsday since we don't know the story really. I mean, there's speculation and rumors all over the place, but we won't know the plot till the movie comes out, frankly. What role could he play in Doomsday? Well, with the threat of Doctor Doom pending and whatever armada or army he brings with trailing behind him, the Avengers, the X-Men, and all of their fellow superhero allies and possibly enemies may need to come together to combat this threat, and they might need all hands on deck, like calling all superpowered, enhanced beings and individuals from all over to come and answer the call. And Man-Thing could be one of them. This could be one of the reasons why we see the likes of Deadpool or Wolverine or Maguire's Spider-Man or Garfield's Spider-Man or Holland's Spider-Man. Or this seems like a long shot, but Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider could possibly appear. I have no idea. The possibilities are endless, as are sadly the rampant rumors and speculation and theories online. And maybe this video that I'm doing isn't really helping to calm people down or quell the matter. I wasn't really meant to do that. I just wanted to share my thoughts and opinions with you guys about the possibility of Man-Thing appearing. I feel like if there was a part in the story for him, he could appear. But the problem is I don't know what the story is. None of us do. None of us have any idea what the plot is. Obviously, it revolves around all these characters fighting Doctor Doom, but we don't know why. So that's one thing to consider. If it makes sense story-wise, I would love to see Man-Thing appear. However, if he's just going to stand in the background as a random character, Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that either. Just having him be there physically present and then like fighting Doctor Doom or fighting one of Doom's foot soldiers or something like that, ripping him apart with his hands. That'd actually be pretty cool to see, even if it's only for a few seconds or a few minutes of screen time. I'd be okay with that. There are lots of characters who I hope and would love to see appear in this film. I've already mentioned several of them already. But the one I would like to see the most return is Man Thing, because I really enjoyed Werewolf by Night. I just rewatched it the other day, and I think it'd be cool to have Jack Russell return in his werewolf form. But I would prefer to see Man Thing, aka Ted, come back as well, because he just became a new favorite character of mine because I fell in love with Werewolf by Night so easily. Could he return in Avengers Doomsday? Sure. Seems, I don't know how likely it is, but I guess it's possible. I mean, if they're getting the X-Men to appear and several other characters who have yet to be officially confirmed or revealed for the film, Man-Thing could be one of them. In what capacity or role could he have in terms of the story? I have no idea. That's up to the screenwriters and the directors, the Russo brothers. They got to figure out how to utilize and use all these characters to the best of their ability. So we'll see. And if I'm wrong, so be it. Man-Thing could appear in Secret Wars, or I mean, I don't know if he will or not, but he could pop up somewhere else in Marvel, because I feel like they wouldn't just use him and Jack Russell one time only in the Werewolf by Night special, where I feel like those characters are bound to return eventually at some point later down in the line in the MCU. Personally, I would hope to see both of them, or at least Man-Thing, return in Doomsday or in Secret Wars. And if I'm wrong and if he doesn't appear at all, that's okay too. But I would just like to see him return to the MCU in general one of these days. What about you guys? Where would you like to see Man-Thing appear? Would you like to see him appear in Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars? Or do you have another film or project where he would be more likely to pop up in? Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are down below in the comments section. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I might be uploading another video later today, possibly. We'll see how the day goes. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your viewership and your support. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Avengers Doomsday hits theaters this year, December 18th. It's going to be fun. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.